justified.
Yes, Governor.
Now, if there's nothing else.
Naturally, I thought I should let my lawyer know first.
How private is this telephone of yours?
Let's just say it's not as private as one would like.
Company?
Can't have everything. I thought I'd ring Brazil tonight, see how Arnie is. Seems a good way to kill a few hours, especially as the government's picking up the tab.
Well, it's nice to see them caring so much about their prisoners' welfare.
My sentiments exactly. I have a few phone calls to make, so I'll get in touch with you later.
Fine.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Boys, you better tell your chiefs to keep their wallets open. There's going to be quite a phone bill.
Geez, I don't reckon it's very fair that she's taken away your buy-up again, Lex. I suppose I should be grateful she didn't hang me up by my thumbs. Talk about the freak's twin sister.
If it had been the freak, you would have been hung up by your neck.
They're not
Giving us an inch.
Oh, what's a few lousy biscuits?
You poor dear. Perhaps I could help you with a few
Oh,
things.
back in business, are we, dear?
I'm offering the girl a shoulder to lean on, which is more than you're doing.
Anything in the way of new governors?
Oh.
Look, if we just keep our heads and don't invite trouble, she'll come good. Reno just wants to know that she can trust us again.
None of this would have happened if it wasn't for that stupid plan to get the freak.
As I recall, at the time, you were right behind the idea. Very bloody easy to be wise after the event, isn't it?
Best laid plans, love.
Look, I accept responsibility for blowing it, and I'm sorry for the hassles it's caused. But I'm damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my time in here apologising for it.
Looks like the only one doing anything about it's Ruth.
Yeah, and look where that's got you. Now, the best thing we can do is to lie low. That way, the screws haven't got a chance to throw their weight around.
You're the boss?
Yeah, that's right.
Did you manage to corner Lou about the drugs?
I can't be everywhere at once.
Well, I just thought you might have had a
Look,
chance.
I said I would look into it, and I will, in my own good time. Okay?
Hello?
Hi. Jenny, nice to see you again.
Hello, Mrs. Reynolds.
You decided to join our shopping expedition, have you?
Not exactly. I bumped into Pippa at the chemist's while I was getting Nana's medicine.
I've been trying to talk her into coming along for the last 10 minutes.
I'd love to, really. But I'm afraid Nana will be worrying where I've got to.
Ring her, tell her you'll be late.
I'm sure she'd understand.
Oh, you don't know her, Mrs. Reynolds. She gets terribly upset if I leave her alone for too long.
A couple of hours. Another time. The invitation to dinner still stands, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I better go. I told her I'd met you again. She wondered if you could come over for afternoon tea tomorrow. If you can spare the time.
Oh, sounds lovely. Thank you.
Yes, sure. She'll be thrilled. I'll ring and confirm a time. See you both later. Bye, Jill.
Bye, Jenny.
Should have bought coal for the old biddy, not medicine. 8 years down the track and she's still the same old dragon.
She's a sick woman, for heaven's sake.
Not letting Jenny forget it either. Come on, you heard for yourself. She can't leave the house for 5 minutes without causing an international incident.
Perhaps she's exaggerating. We're not to know. I've only met the woman once, but she was charming.
Yeah? Was it her personality you remember? Or her social standing?
Her personality, of course. Now, let's change the subject, shall we?
Oh, hey, Anna, I was only kidding. Come on, let's order. Remember you used to tell me how irritable I got when I was hungry?
If you come to borrow a cup of sugar, I'm all out.
I've been told you're asking questions, Kelly. About dope.
Maybe I have, and maybe I haven't.
What's the scam? Not that I can't guess.
I've been doing some research on my thesis, haven't I?
Don't play me for a fool, Kelly. I'm not in the mood.
You're not in the mood for anything much lately, are you? Except your usual huffing and puffing.
Listen to me. Now, I don't give a damn what you or anyone else thinks about me, but there's going to be no dope in here, and that is final.
Don't give me that crap, Desmond. You're living in the past. Things have changed around here, and you're just not keeping up with the times.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're not giving the girls what they want. That's what. All that bull about copping at Sweden, keeping our noses clean. Anyone would reckon you're working for the department or something.
You know the score with Reno.
I know your score with Reno, and it's a big fat 0. Ballinger's cleaning up around here. You can't even get in the door. Now, what do you reckon the girls are going to think about that, eh?
I'm still top dog. And until the women vote otherwise, no dope.
Yeah? Well, I'll pass the message on to Alice and Kath, but I wouldn't plan on making a big impression. Because the only muscle you got around here is the sound of your own voice.
You're a bloody fool, Kelly. Now, the harder you pull against me, the harder it's going to be for both of us to get the freak off our backs.
Yeah? Well, after what I saw this morning, I reckon she's only interested in you, sport. Best of luck.
Excuse me, Reverend.
Can I help you?
Is this number 122?
Yes, who are you looking for?
Tell me, what time is it?
It's 3 o'clock. Is there some problem?
Our arrangements. The money. My confession.
Oh, confession. Well, you have come to the right place then. If you'll just follow me inside, I'm sure we can set this whole thing straight for you.
Jennifer, I was worried about you.
Sorry it took so long, Nana.
You know how lonely I get on my own, and it isn't good for me.
I got your medicine for you.
Not that it'll do much good, I'm sure. The pain has been simply awful today. I can hardly move.
Well, you better have some anyway. You know what the doctor said.
Why don't you tell me about your shopping trip instead? It'll make me forget how dreadful I feel.
If you like.
Yeah. And you wouldn't mind tidying up a little while you talk, would you, dear? Save you doing it later. And you know how I hate a mess.
I ran into Pippa Reynolds again at the shopping centre with her mother. They both said they can come tomorrow for afternoon tea.
How nice. But I can't have them come to call in this dreary old room. You'd better organise the drawing room instead.
Are you sure you're up to it? What about the stairs?
One has to make sacrifices for the social niceties, Jennifer. But get on with it, don't stop.
They asked me over for dinner one night.
And?
I said I'd try and arrange it.
But I'll have no one to talk to. It's so lonely here.